compare yourself enough. You have people always say all these things, don't compare yourself to others and all these things. I'm going to tell you the exact opposite. I say others, I'm talking about you. Comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. Comparing yourself to who you were a month ago, a week ago, 2 years ago. Have you progressed? Have you gotten better? Each day brings new challenges. You can learn something through every challenge that you deal with. I'm going to share something with you here, a quick verse. I hadn't planned on sharing this, but I think it goes very well with what I'm sharing with you right now, is that about comparison and understanding the challenges and using those to actually help you out. So James chapter 1, verse 2, here it goes like this. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. When troubles of any kind come your way, come my way, come our way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. Now, when you see your challenges, what do you see? When you see troubles, do you see the trouble that you're in? Or have you trained your mind? Have you trained your mind to focus on what you can actually gain from this present day experience? Just think about your challenges of your past. Remembering the mistakes you've made, remembering the things that people have done to you, just enough so that for one, you don't make that mistake again. But for two, you can remind yourself that this next challenge that you're dealing with, you can grow through it. You can deal with it. You've done hard things in the past, so push yourself through this hard thing. That God is there with you. God is on your side. When you get to grasp and understand that God wants the best for you, that God has you here and everything in your life, Romans 8:28, everything is lined up. For those who love God and are called according to His will, things will work out for you. It's so hard though, because I've been there. When you're in that midst of it and it's so painful, and it almost seems like that season of your life will last so long that you almost want to give up. You look around and you're like, why am I even here? Should I just run away? I get it. But the thing to focus on and think about is not just hoping for a future, but having you in your mind and believing and knowing, reminding yourself of hard times or challenges you've dealt with in the past, and knowing that the period of life you're in right now is just that. It's just a period. It's a season. It's the troubles that you're dealing with right now, but consider it an opportunity for great joy. Because you know that these troubles right now are building you up, giving you the faith, the strength, the endurance that you need to persevere. You see, when I look over my life and all the challenges I've dealt with growing up, I put that into perspective and I realize that my pain, the pain of my past, has set me up for today and is setting me up for my future. You see, when you can grasp that the things that you've dealt with in the past are not to hold you down, are not to press you down. Tony Robbins says something. He says, when you can realize that life is happening for you and not to you, it makes a world of a difference, right? Life is happening for you, not to you. And that you're growing through things. You're not just going through things, you're growing. So again, I go back to when I started. Compare yourself. Continue to compare yourself. When someone says don't compare yourself, you say, oh, no. I compare myself every single day. I compare myself to who I was this morning. I compare myself to who I was yesterday. I compare myself to who I was last week. Continue to compare yourself. And remember that when those challenges come, compare yourself to who you were in the past. And remind yourself that you've grown through challenges. Remind yourself that the challenges of yesterday have set you up for today. There's stories about people out there who have done great things. And sometimes we look at their exterior, we look at them on stage speaking, we look at them in certain professions, and we compare ourselves to them, and we say, man, I can never have that. I can never be that confident. Like, wow, how do they do that? It's a process. It's about making up in your mind and deciding that challenges that come your way are not going to kill you. It's not going to hold you down. You're still here. You're still here for a great reason. I know the challenges and things I can look over in my life. Wow. I'll share those on another day. You see someone and they seem to have it all together, but you start to dig into their stories. They actually have been through challenges, but they made a determination in their mind. They said, you know what? I'm not going to let this hold me down, right? When, dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. Remind yourself of this verse. I think this is very important for you right now. You needed to hear this right now at this present moment. It's having that faith and an expectation that this particular moment, this pain, this trouble you're dealing with, it's going to mean something. It's going to fuel your purpose in the future. I don't know exactly what you're going through right now. I don't know exactly what you've endured in your life. I don't know exactly the story that you have, but you do. One thing that I would challenge you to do, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Think about the story of your life. Pull out the nuggets of that pain and start using that pain for purpose. Start using that pain for good. What does that look like, though? That looks like realizing that everything in your past, the pain of your past, the troubles of your past, have set you up to connect and help someone else. You see, that very thing that you've struggled with, the very challenge or trouble that you've dealt with in life, someone else right now is dealing with something very similar. And they're just waiting for someone to come along, someone like you, with the unique story that you have, with the unique experiences that you have, to give them a glimpse of hope, a little light to say, keep on keeping on. Keep on pressing forward. As part of my job, one of the things I dearly miss since the coronavirus started is going with a couple of officers to the detention center to speak with the juveniles in there who have done whatever they've done to get locked up. All the way as high as killing someone down to shoplifting and things they've done over and over. One of the greatest things about that moment is to be able to sit down with them and talk with them like human beings. Is being able to look into their eyes as they sit in the room with them and see that they're someone with a really a good soul. They want to do right, but they've been misguided. One of the things about life that you have to realize, we have to realize, is that everyone wants to be loved and accepted. Just this week, I was out at the shopping center. I was working, and I was going back to my vehicle. I just got some food. I was walking back to my vehicle, and someone flagged me down. And, you drive this big billboard. There's this police on it. People always want to come up to you and talk to you about something. And of course, sorry to bother you. You get your lunch. Yeah, sure. No worries. I'm an officer. I'm here to help you. What's up? We get to talking, and he was just kind of like, how do we deal with stress of today in society? Like, how do we interact with people? And I just kept listening. He was just talking and talking. And he was saying basically how he's judged. How he feels so judged when he goes places. He has to wear masks. Obviously, we're all wearing masks. But he's tattooed up and everything. And we talked, and he got to it. He said that he was in the Mexican mafia in the past. And he's retired. And I just listened to him. And I'd love to listen to people their story. And we talked, and I said, you know what? Here's one thing in life. Like, people just want to be loved and accepted. It seems like you just want to live your life, like, be at peace and not bother people. But maybe it seems like you're misunderstood. And he's like, yeah. And he talked about the gang life for a brief moment with me. And he said, the gang, you just go up to someone, you tell them, I got you. You spread some love and support and acceptance and appreciate them for who they are, and you train them up, and you got it. It's all a mind game. It's all like a brainwashing, reprogramming. And the sad thing about it is that when we don't find that love at home, or we don't find that love from people like you, people like me, people who care about other people, who actually can live that example or show that example to someone else and not just be the talk, actually show it. They'll go to someone else with a negative results but to get that still, that actually gives them that acceptance and that love. So it's important. It's so important for us, for people like you. And I say you because the only people that watch my videos are people who care about other people. Are people who have a heart for seeing this world be a better place. And that's why I say you. Continue to dress yourself in love and show people, validate people for being human beings, showing respect for every single person. And you'll be amazed at how we together can change this world for the good. I don't know where you are watching this video right now, but I want to leave you with this, that you are loved and that the pain of your past has set you up for this present moment and it's setting you up for your continuous purpose. You are needed in this world. You are unique, and we